Golly, what a beautiful morning. And I have come to a decision. And it was Old Timer Lee that suggested this. And I don't know why, it's right there in front of me. I should have thought of that. But this knife, I'm calling it 3 fingers. Why? This is a 3-finger knife. So this one is sold. And I have another that I'll be making today that is also sold, but I'm also going to make 2 more that are not sold, and I'm asking $107 for these, and they'll come in a Kydex sheath. And if you don't specify, it will have this new, I don't know what kind of chain it is. It's them little tiny balls that like you find on ceiling fans and stuff like that. It's that kind of chain, silver, or paracord. But if you don't specify, it's coming in black Kydex with the silver chain. Now I do have other colors of Kydex. I have burgundy, OD green, coyote, and black, and I think I have some camo, pink, or they call it Muddy Girl camo. It's pink camo and gray and all that. And but by and large, if you don't specify otherwise, they're going to come with a black Kydex and that silver chain. So there we go. This is the 3 fingers knife. And thanks to Old Timer Lee and Juan Trujillo, I think that's how you pronounce it. And a couple other people suggested that too. So 3 fingers is a good name. 3 fingers knife. Okay, drink my coffee. Talk to my esposa bonita. And me.
Did you just call me a name?
I did. All right, let's drink our coffee and get to the shop. All right, I was going to cut 3 neck knives. This neck knives are dinner skinners. These are neck knives. And I was going to cut 3 neck knives out. Actually, I had 9 like this that I was going to cut out, but that's all my steel. I also had 9 dinner skinners. See, these are scared the crap out of my own self. I stepped on my gas pedal. And that's not the first time that's happened. So these are the dinner skinners, and those are the neck knives. So now I've got 6 neck knives, 9 dinner skinners, and that is actually, is that a neck knife or a dinner skinner? I think that's a dinner skinner. Yeah, that's a dinner skinner. I mean, a neck knife. So I have 7 neck knives, 9 dinner skinners, and I'm fixing to turn this over, re-dye it, and see how many of these 3 fingers I can get out of that. Maybe 4, I don't know. But I think this is the next wood I'm going to use. It's spalted Hawaiian mango, curly mango. Yeah. Spalted curly mango. Beautiful wood. I remember using it. And that is Nikki's knife. And I'm going to get hers cut out. And I'm going to cut out as many others as I can get. But hers and Patrick, this is Patrick, the fellow who bought the blue-handled Texas 45. And a dinner skinner and the purple neck knife. And now he wants this 3-finger neck knife. And Nikki's already paid me for hers. So let me get some dye on her, get it dried, and get to work. Well, I thought I could get more than that. This is 4-inch. And so what is it? Tip to tip. It's about 5, let's say 5 1/4. Okay, that's, yeah, I'll say 5 1/4. So I put this every which way trying to get 4 out of this. but just can't do it. See, I have to be able to get my bandsaw blade in here, and that's a real sharp arc, and then I come in from this way, and you have to curve it. And you know, bandsaws, you can only curve them so much before you snap a blade, so I got to keep that in mind. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, Rob, down in Florida, my Rob's Homemade Life, and we were talking about making a spear. And I told him that my machinery, I'm limited to what I can make by the machinery, and I have set this machinery up specifically to make these and to use my jig. I mean, I've had to I've done some major alterations to this. You know, this is all my bracketry and add-ons, and that's all my doing there. And this table. So I'm limited by, number one, my hands. My hands, you know, when I stand up, my hands shake. It's all about nerve damage. So I use a jig, and I have altered my machine to accommodate the jig and the type of knives I make. I also have a couple other tools to supplement the machinery. There's one. As a matter of fact, I'll show you. I just cut out a neck knife just because it was laying there. And this is not the right arc for that. See, I can use it, but this gets right up in there. And as long as I keep moving it, I don't make any divots. So there's that. And then, you know, I grind the top of them, the back, I put it right here, and I round it. See, I like a nice rounded end. And even this, I start here, and then I lift it up like that. And then I sand everything off, square it, flatten it, and then I die it one more time, and I put my grind line marks and my center line mark. So, point is that I have what I make down to a science, and I know how to overcome the low minor obstacles between my hands and my machinery and my jig. And I can't add anything to that is outside what I make up there, because then I have to, you know, either alter my jig. Even this knife, I'm gonna have to make an alteration to my jig to accommodate this knife, because it doesn't stick up above the edge of the jig, and I can't see my, you know, where I'm starting my grind lines at the plunge lines. So, you know, I'm gonna have to slightly alter that. No big deal. But you know, when I do things like this, I try and plan if this is something I'm going to make from here on out, and it is. If I have to make minor alterations to my jigs or machinery or process, I can do that. But I can't do it for one-offs, which is why I do not make one-offs. And people used to ask me all the time to make a specific knife or a specific sheath just once. And I don't. And I used to send them to somebody else who did that kind of work. But anyway, I am limited by my machinery, by my hands, by my jig. So that's why I don't do anything outside what I've designed so far. And, you know, I'm okay with making alterations to my equipment if it's something that I'm going to make from here on out like this. So I'm going to alter my jig a little bit to accommodate this small knife. And I don't know why I started telling you this, but there was a point I was trying to make, and now it's gone. So I guess what I was getting at is I'm going to order steel, and I may order steel that's 5 inches wide. If I do that, see, on this, let me flip it over and show you. See, these are dinner skinners. If I did that, I might be able to squeeze one more dinner skinner out of this. I'm trying to eliminate waste because steel is about 3 times higher than what it was when I ordered this. When I ordered all this steel, I ordered 8 feet of this, the 1/8 inch, and 8 feet of this, the 3/16, and that's all I have left of that. And I'm going to use the rest of that to make BC specials because I only have one BC special. And I have a Nessmuk and 2 Texas Rumbles, a few Catos. I got 4 Texas 45s. I have this many files left. Those are all tempered. Those are, softened. Those are ready to work. Anyway, what's this little piece? What do I do with that? Oh yeah, that's an end. I thought about maybe making a little file knife out of that, but I haven't decided what I'm going to do. So anyway, that was just me explaining why I don't work outside the knives that I've designed. And 2 things. Number 1, I've altered my machinery to accommodate the knives I've designed. And I've designed knives to be able to be made on the machinery I have. And here's the last thing I'm going to say. I still have this Texas Rumble. Got to polish it. I may get to that today, but right now I have 2 of these. I got to finish this and then make another one. And I think I said they're 107, and I'm saying 7 just to help pay for the postage. And at 107, you got to understand that I'm going to be using my choice of wood because the original reason I made this was to use up some of the stuff I didn't want to throw away. And this is a perfect example. And this is a perfect example. This was one piece of wood that was long and skinny that I had no use for. It didn't fit nothing else. And I said, oh, I remember I got that. I saved it for a reason. That's desert ironwood. So that's a nice piece of wood going on there. And this is a nice piece of wood. And it wouldn't work on any other knife but this. So if you buy one for 107, you have to understand that you're going to get whatever wood works with that at the time. Okay? All right, let me get to work. I'm going to start cutting out these little 3 fingers right now. Okay, I got a regular neck knife cut out just because it was laying there, and I got 3 fingers cut out. Well, actually 4. No, 3. This is Patrick's. This is for Nikki's. And this is Cocobolo. And it's long enough for me to cut in half and use one piece for each of the other 2 knives. So I am going to go put these on my table saw and make them both the same height, and then cut them both in half. Oh, okay. I got Nikki's and Patrick's knife, the 3-finger knife. Fix them go in the tempering oven. They're heat treated, and I will be back in 2 hours. Actually, I'll be back in about a half an hour. I'm going to go sit in the front porch with my wife, and then I'm going to come back and start buffing out that Texas Rumble that I've had sanded up for a few days. All right, let's go take a break. Patrick, I do not have black. I have this dark green. I have a lot of other colors, but this is the darkest color that I have right now. I will order some black, and it will probably take, let's see, today's Saturday. It would ship Monday. Probably next Thursday or Friday I would have black. But as it is, your knife and another knife that I sold is in the tempering oven. And I was going to have the handles on by this afternoon and then shaped tomorrow, which tomorrow is Sunday. So if you want dark green, let me know. If not, I'll order it and wait till next Thursday or Friday. All right, while I'm waiting for those 2 knives to temper in the tempering oven, I'm going to go polish that. Okay. I polished and polished and polished, and still there was this hideous reflection in there. I can't seem to get that out. Okay, I'm fixing to go heat treat this. And I hate getting it to this point and then have to get it all messed up and blackened and burned, and some of the carbon burns off, and I have to just about go back to 400. But that's all right. Now that I know that the deepest scratches, like these here. Okay, those will come out with my green. Okay, I'm gonna go heat treat it, get it in the tempering oven. The two 3-finger knives that are in the tempering oven will be cooling down. I just heard them ding, so they'll be cooling. And in probably 20-30 minutes, I'll be sanding them up over here and epoxying the handles on, and that's about all I can do today, besides heat treating this. That's what I'm doing next. Okay, in just the few seconds I was admiring this knife, I got a message from Ann, who has bought a lot of knives from me, and so she wants one of these 3-finger knives, and I just happened to cut. They're getting stainless pins too, by the way, and I happened to cut 4 out this morning. 2 of them are sold. Ann wants one. And this wood is Bacote. That is a beautiful wood. And so I have one left now. And no, that's a regular neck knife. And this is the last 3-finger knife. I can make more, and that's also Bacote. Gonna make a nice handle. Do I have 2? Okay, there's 2 there. All right, I haven't drilled either one of these. So tomorrow I'm going to be shaping the handles on Patrick's 3-finger knife and Nikki's 3-finger knife. And I'll go ahead and I'll get these started. One of them's Ann and the other one is not spoken yet. So if you want one, 107. And I also have a regular size. See, that's the 3-finger knife. That's the neck knife, the black one. That's the dinner skinner. And that's the BC Special, the Caddo, Texas Rumble, Swamp Rat, and I forget what, oh, that's the Nessmuk on the end, and the Texas 45 right there. And I actually have a couple of Texas 45. I have 4 of them cut out. But these are, I have 6 small, not the 3-finger, but the neck knives. I don't have a name for them other than neck knife. So I can, this is the steel that I make them out of. I can, if I'm going to be selling a lot of these 3-finger knives, I can turn these over like I did this morning and etch my 3-finger knives. Why can't I talk? Damn it. Okay, what am I gonna? Okay, I'm gonna heat treat this. I'm gonna open the oven on my way by and let them knives cool. And God, I hate putting this in. You won't believe how it goes from this back to almost halfway back, you know, to 400 up to 1,000. It's just a lot of work. And it's not sold. And I get $3.30 for these because it's, you know, a couple of weeks of work. That's the wood it's getting. And they're going to be polished stainless pins. The end of the pins look just like the mirror, just like the knife. So, okay, I'm going to heat treat this, but I hear my wife, so she must be coming up here for something to drink. Let me get her something to drink. What is that light? What is that light? Oh. Okay, goodbye, beautiful shiny knife. Hello, oily, burned. Start all over with the shining. All right, what are you rolling in? Brazy, you're gonna have to have a bath. What are you rolling in? Okay, it's not fox poop, so I don't care. As long as it's not poop, because you sleep in the bed. Okay, this is the heartbreaking thing. See that nice shiny knife, what it looks like now? Now I gotta let it cool just a little bit and clean the oil off and then put it in the tempering oven and then start on the 3-finger knives, getting them cleaned up because they look like this. Okay. See you tomorrow. Okay, this is that little 3-finger knife in my wife's hand.
And a normal size hand.
A normal size. Do you have 4 fingers? You got almost 4 fingers,
Yeah,
huh?
and with that little chunk of wood back there.
Yeah. It would be, it would be fatter. And this is the wood I got. That's desert ironwood for Patrick. And Nikki is getting the Hawaiian mango.
If it was just that much longer, it would be in my hand. And
Yeah.
my hands are normal size.
Your hands are little doll hands.
No, they're not. They're a doll size hand next to a gorilla type hand. So, but, I mean, I have big hands. These are big hands.
Go ahead and get your pair of gloves while you're here, hon.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday to you.
I mean,
next one up.
See, I don't even know where they are.
Yeah, I keep moving them so you can.
Right.
Yeah.
This is like Christmas.
Yeah.
Or more than Christmas, because you don't buy me nothing for Christmas. So.
And we don't do Christmas, so.
I know.
And just give me them old ones back, because since you've washed them, I'll take them back.
No, I'm going to use them.
Okay. And there is no, I don't think there's a right and a left, is there?
Yes,
There is?
there
Okay.
is.
All right.
Oh, wait, I got 3.
Yeah.
See,
this is how you get away. That's how you get 3 this time and 3 next time. Then you got, what, 3 pair?
so
3
have
pair?
you been wearing your left glove on your right hand?
No,
'Cause
I've
there
just been-
is a right and a left. See?
Okay.
Those are old gloves. These are
okay.
Harbor Freight
Okay, put them away
dollar
now.
specials.
Put them away.
Oh my, you've got 2 packages. You have 3
Okay, yeah,
packages.
and I use them, and there's nothing else that will work. And the 2X large ones are hard to come by. I got to pay extra for the 2X large ones.
Well, you can get these at Harbor Freight,
How much?
which is, well, they put them on sale all the time, and it's like $2, $1.99.
Okay, I pay $1.67 for them for that size for the large.
Well, that's cheap. All
2X.
this time you've been telling me that they were like
But I have to
$100.
I had to buy 60 at a time to get that price, which is why I have a lot of them.
Yeah, well, look, I go through mine because these
Okay.
are working hands.
Oh, I see what you're
These-
doing there.
these are working
I
hands.
catch. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Yeah. I just mowed the yard, and we're probably gonna weed.
Enjoy your gloves. Back to
I'll
work.
have to hide them, because if you see them laying around anywhere, you'll pick them up.
Okay. Love you. Bye. Well, I went ahead and got Ann's knife started. I got the bevels ground. They look good. I'm going to go ahead and I may get this heat treated today. Wouldn't that be cool? So, let me get sanding. It's a little after 2 in the afternoon. And I've been out here all day. All day. So I may not get to that point, but I may get this sanded up to heat treating stage. And that's good enough. Alrighty, let me get to sanding. I'm starting at 180, and gonna go to 400. Okay. I thought I could get this sanded and maybe even heat treated today. This is Ann's knife, Ann Bear for Freedom. But I got it sanded up to 180. That's 400. That's the next grit there. And I just don't have any more sanding in my sanders. But I had one left, and that one is spoken for now. So I have none left. I can. This is for, well, he hasn't absolutely confirmed. He did say he wanted one in a comment. And I told him what I was asking for him, and I asked him if it was okay, if he was okay with that price. So I think it's spoken for, but I did mention that I had some larger neck knives. Oh God, my back, Jesus. And I can make these, you know, I can turn these over and get 6 more. I tried to get 4, but all I can get is 3. So I can get 6 more out if I have to. I mean, if you know, not if I have to. If you want the 3-finger knife, I have enough. I could make 6 more altogether. These are Jenner Skinners, and I'm not gonna sacrifice that for the 3-finger knives, but I will sacrifice these neck knives for the 3-finger knife, which is also a neck knife. It just has a name. I can't believe I've never named that. Okay, I am gonna go home and take a shower. I'm filthy. Those got the handles on them. See you tomorrow. I bought 2 of these. A friend of mine up in New York sent me some hot sauce. I've used 1 whole bottle, and I'm fixing to start on the 2nd bottle. And I bought 2 of these because if this is good, I was going to send him one. This is a product of Mexico. And I really like this. This is some good stuff. I like it. Yeah, I like it. So I'm going to send him a bottle of this, but I'm also going to go get him some other local made stuff and send it to him for him to try. We have local honey here, made by a company called Hummer, Hummer, Hummer and Sons. And I know where his, I say factory, but I don't know what else to call it. His bee farm, honey farm, whatever you call it. And we drive by it all the time. And there's something else called blackburn syrup near us. And they make cane syrup. And that's in Jefferson, Texas, which is just that way, about 25 miles up that way. And Hummer and Sons is about 40 miles that way. And I'm going to send him some of that. But this is good stuff. So I'm going to be sending him the other bottle I bought too. Let's eat. Oh, you want to see you want to see? Yeah, I know you want to see. Swiss cheese, peppers, onions, lechuga, cebolla, and mushrooms. Look at that. Oh yeah. Good, I love my eggs. No, Lucy, go. Go on. Lucy, Lucy, go. Go on. Go. Okay, baby. All right, it's just us now. Here you go. What about this morning? Hmm? She's doing it with claws out, so she ain't playing. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Alright. I don't guess it's ever going to happen. I guess getting clawed in the hand every now and then is as good as it's ever going to get. Okay, Roo Cat. See you tomorrow.